Boys and girls, take a look at this.
Said you died for me, you died for me, you died for me. But you lied to me, you lied to me, you lied to me. Said you died for me, you died for me, you died for me. But you lied to me, you lied to me, you lied to me.
For those who do not know, it is a McLaren 540C. I'm not sure how much horsepower it has, but I'll put it on the screen. But yeah, it's a beast. So you can either call it a McLaren 540C or you could add coupe on the end because this is a coupe car. But you don't need to because the other version is a Spider version, which is a convertible. But this model was never actually made as a Spider version, you see. It was a 570S, which was the first Spider model for McLaren. So Spider basically means convertible. It is a mouth-whopping 530 horsepower, around about that. McLaren 540C, you would have thought it was 540 horsepower, but it's not. 0 to 60 in 3.3 seconds, and it has a 3.8 litre V8 engine. So it's quite fast. Oh wait, what was that? Did I get a video of it? I don't know. What is up, everybody? Welcome to another video. I don't actually think I've probably started this video. I've literally shown you a McLaren that was, what day was that? It's currently a Sunday today. I think that was about Wednesday or Thursday. But anyway, I hope you guys are doing fantastic. I'm doing great. If you guys are new, my name is Stevo. On this channel, if you couldn't tell already, I am a cars, so you're more than likely going to get a lot of car content, comedy videos, and just standard vlogs in general. So if that's what you're into, smash that thumbs up and hit that subscribe button. So what am I doing today? I'm literally watching
Never gonna give you up, never gonna let you down, never gonna run around and desert you.
a team that I've loved my entire life, which is called Newcastle United, because I'm from Newcastle, so it kind of makes sense for those of you that are new. We're against Wolves, kind of just hope we get a win, but if you know how Newcastle have been, we're not doing the greatest. But besides from that, another film that I did actually go and see this weekend, yesterday, was, what was it called? Terminator Dark Fate. It's a brand new Terminator film with Arnold Schwarzenegger and Linda Hamilton. My opinion on it was quite good, I thought. Wolves were on the attack there, and it's now a corner. You know what, I'll show my reaction to this corner right here. Jamal Lascelles having a word with the referee. There's a corner, and Dubravka punched it out, and he goes out for a throw-in. Half an hour in, this is just going to be such a dragged and boring game. I can just tell it is. I'm determined to get a bloody victory. Head. We have a corner. Just kicked out one of their players and then just booted it out for another corner. The amount of empty seats that there are. But actually, there's not that many. Yes! Come on! Jamal Lascelles, you beauty! Yes! 36 minutes in, Jamal Lascelles has got the goal. You beauty of a boy. I can't believe I got that on camera as well. Goes back in there, then comes back in, then he heads it, I think it is. Boink! There we go. And that is half time. 1-0. We're about 5 minutes into the second half, and there's not much happening, to be fair. I think there's just been a free kick given. Yep, free kick for us, actually. Someone get the heat on it. One of the players is trying to take it through too, and it backfired, basically, and it's now being given to the opposition. And now Longstaff has just destroyed someone. Good lad. I knew it was too good to be true. It's been such a boring second half as well. Sean Longstaff has literally had a red card and he's been sent off. I've been literally on my phone the entire match. I've literally been bored out of my mind. Yes, he got the studs into his leg there. That's fair enough. I can just tell there's going to be a 90th minute goal coming in. And it's going to be such a fluke as well. 5 minutes to get a goal. It's just so bloody boring. There's the last few seconds. Come on, ref. Just blow the whistle. Oh, ref. 1-1 against Wolves. What a pile of shit. Okay, so I just filmed another dumb tweet kind of vid, and it was genuinely probably the best one yet. It would have been up before this video, so I hope you all have enjoyed it. I'm literally just getting my stuff put away now. Got my tripod there, which has been set up, and yeah, it was good. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, it is now that point in the video where I basically talk about the newest cars that have came out. So there is the 2020 Audi RS7, and like I say, it's just another Audi to be fair, but I do like the look of it a lot. With the rear side as well, it looks pretty cool. It's just, I don't know how to describe it, it just looks good. It will be $120,000. It will be a twin turbo 4-litre V8 engine, 591 brake horsepower, and 0 to 62 in 3.6 seconds. It is a bit of an improvement from the previous model. I'll put the older model on the top and the newer model on the bottom. There's a fair bit of improvement, and I do like the newer one a fair bit. So yeah, that's about it.
Eventually.
Guys, you're not gonna believe this. I am about to leave the house for the first time in about 4 days. It's Halloween now, it's Thursday, so most of you are probably either at work or shopping for all the little kiddies to come around, beating the shit down of your door and asking for some sweets. So I think I'm gonna head out into Newcastle. I haven't been there for a while, so I just head there. Alright, I'm just about to go and show you a bridge that you lot have seen ages now. Like for those of you that have been on my channel for a while, you have seen it loads, but I don't think I've actually explained anything about it. So that's why I'm gonna go and do it now. This bridge right there. Meanwhile, I'm trying to work out the best bloody view to actually show you. So this is the bridge from a close-up, and that is what it looks like from up height. So some quick facts about this bridge. Basically, if you couldn't tell already, if you don't know what that is, it's a Gateshead Millennium Bridge, and there are 7 Millennium Bridges in total in England. It holds pedestrians, cyclists, old grannies that are walking at about 2 miles an hour, and yeah, anything else you can think of, except from cars and buses basically. That building over there as well, when you've done something bad, that's where you have to go. It's basically a detention centre. I swear there actually is a detention centre in America as well. I'm not sure, I'm pretty sure there is. If you want to wear a cap and salute every mother you come across, then go to this building right here. Oh, there we go, there's someone there. That was so well timed. If you're made of money and are on like a visiting trip or something here and you want somewhere to stay and have breakfast and stuff, then go to that building right there. Oh, I completely forgot to say something about this bridge. It tilts forwards because you see them right there, them boats, they come this way, so that has to tilt forward in order for them boats to go under it. You may be wondering as well, how long does it take to tilt forward and back? So that's another episode of Life in Newcastle by Geordie Stevie done. If you're enjoying these videos, smash a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel if you're new as well. But now I am heading off home because I'm bloody freezing. Guys, I done something that I never thought I'd be able to do in a million years, and that was, I uploaded 2 videos in 2 days. But for real though, if you haven't seen my Halloween like costumes kind of video, like where I reacted to like a bunch of celebrities Halloween costumes, the link will be in the description, and yeah, hope you guys enjoyed it. So finally as well, Newcastle United have got another victory against West Ham United. We won 3-2. Why can't we just do it every single game? It's actually the 2nd of November 2019, and for those of you that are actually new, this kind of the there's obviously firework displays and stuff being displayed. There's fireworks pretty much nearly every single night leading up to bonfire night. Not even firework displays, there's just the one display. There's the one display in my area, like the massive one, but I'm pretty sure there's like, on the week leading up to the 5th, or like the few days leading up to the 5th, I'm pretty sure there's like firework displays around the whole of the northeast, but I'm not sure. I'm only going to one that's like 10 minutes along the road from me, so I'm going to be getting some footage of that. So for those of you that like fireworks, then you'll enjoy that, and for those of you that don't, you've probably clicked off this video by now. How did I say that all in one go? Jesus Christ. So yeah, that's a quick little update. I made it the fireworks, but my feet, actually no, not my feet, my shoes are filthy. Take a look at this. So for those of you that do not know about this, as you may be in a country where this is not even celebrated, let me just give a quick little insight to what this night's like. So going back in time to 1605, not too long away, in London, the capital city of England, this guy called Guy Fawkes, who was in charge of a group that initially was wanting to blow up King James I and his government, and this was because of religion. So what they done to try and blow them up was put 36 barrels of gunpowder in cellars underneath the Houses of Parliament, ready to set off a massive explosion. So from that point, that night will always be known as Bonfire Night. And to celebrate that night, friends, families all around the country set off fireworks.
got it in